Hello and welcome to the Fascia channel. 2 or 3 weeks ago I showed you a video about the arm miracle, and I told you that Jan Becker, the inventor, had sent it to me, and now we've spared no expense and effort and invited him in person. Hello Jan, nice to have you here. Yes, hello, it's great to be here. Jan, watch out, you have to tell us about it. That's a really funny story. You were a patient yourself. And had tennis elbow, just tell us yourself.
Yes, as I'm sure many people have. I got problems with my arm due to some activities that are not so common, so I got tennis elbow. Because my hobby's playing golf, I couldn't hold the club for a year. I had real difficulties with it. I tried a lot of things myself or went to therapists and doctors, and it just didn't work out the way it was supposed to. What helped me a lot was working with fascia rolls or fascia balls, but the way I was supposed to work with them, I mean, you see, I'm not the ballet dancer type. In terms of movement, that was a bit problematic. In other words, to show very briefly where I had the problem, for example, if I had to work my muscles with it, for example, I had to press my arm onto the ball, and it's not always easy to find a reasonable surface without the ball slipping away. And it's the same with the roller itself. In other words, you have to twist a bit and work with it. You have to apply a lot of force yourself to generate the pressure. And you can see that I have a bit of fat and a bit of muscle, which means I have to get a bit deep into the tissue. And that wasn't so easy, so I was looking for a way to do it a bit better and easier.
What were your thoughts? You said that the design works, but is somehow suboptimal. What did you try out? You told me in the preliminary talk that you tried the craziest things beforehand. Tell me about it.
Yes, how can I do that? Basically, I had a bit of an image of a pasta press in my head, that you can really get your arm through it, but I didn't know how to do it. I started by dismantling a toilet roll holder and putting it up against a wooden board. I built a fiddle on the kitchen table and used the PE pipe to get the arm down nicely. And then I realized that, as I said, the roll was on the toilet roll holder and was at least pushing up from above, and I could roll down. That was a simple thing, and it helped me a bit until at some point I said, man, you can develop that a bit further, and that's how the arm miracle came about.
Now tell us about it. It really is. You really did bring it to perfection in the end. And show us the good piece again, and show us what you've built there.
Yes, that's the Arm Wonder. Exactly. The Arm Wonder is just a massager. It really is a highly efficient or effective massager with which I can easily exchange the elements myself. So I can, let's say, swap wooden balls in and out, either two or a single ball, as well as these fascia rollers. And I also have the option of setting the massage pressure I want myself using this knurled nut. A brief demonstration of how quick and effective or how easy it is to change these fascia rollers, for example. Here is a knurled nut that I can easily loosen. I just need to take out this wooden block, and then I can put the other elements back in again. So the changing mechanism is quick and easy. I actually start by turning the knurled nut upwards as far as it will go to make the massage pressure as low as possible so that I don't hurt myself or anything like that when I go through it. And if I want more pressure but there isn't yet so much, then I can start to increase the massage pressure. That's good. Exactly, really feel your way around. Everyone has a different sensation, just wants it to go a bit over the top. For me, it has to really go into the tissue a bit so that he can get to the muscles at all. In other words, I need a bit of pressure. And the cool thing is that I don't have to apply any massage pressure myself. I can use it really relaxed in front of the TV on the sofa and don't have to bend myself too much. I have it here on my lap. If I take my left arm now, I take it on my left leg, hold it here with my right hand at the top, and can then just go with it, which of course As an expert, you will probably also say that the speed plays a big role, how fast or how slow I do it. I think you almost can't do it slowly enough. What we're doing here now is a bit too fast, but otherwise I think the video will go a bit too far. But I really believe that you should push yourself forward millimeter by millimeter until you perhaps reach points where you notice that there's a hardening, or you notice something that you can always stay on.
Exactly.
I find that exciting. You can
in the
actually
video,
see where...
the unboxing video that I made, I first used 2 fascia rolls, but you can also use a lot more here. You now have 2 balls at the top and bottom as counter support, so to speak, but there's also something going on there. So you're working on 2 levels at the same time, top and bottom.
I worked on the most, or really enjoyed working on, when I didn't actually have many problems with it anymore, but that I did a trigger point massage or something like that, that I then have this fascia roller at the bottom, for example, and the individual ball at the top, where I can work on specific points, naturally a little further up first, so that I don't stretch out right away or whatever. And I can, of course, look for the individual points where there is hardening, tension, or something like that in a really cool way. And I can also turn the arm under itself to 90 degrees so that I can get to other muscle areas as well.
Yes, especially if you store similar things here, you can create this deep furrow that I'm telling you about on both. I'm telling you, on both sides, really nice and selective massage. What I usually do with my thumb, which is of course nowhere near as efficient as being able to really guide the whole thing here. Yes.
And I think everyone has their own preferences. There's also the option of using 4 wooden balls, for example. That's more of a wellness massage. That's combination.
Not a wellness massage.
That's when we get the name.
This combination. This is already when we get the name.
Because
this combination. This is the little.
It's the most crisp. Yes, it's really nice. Crisp. Yes, nice. That's actually, as far as the arm wonder goes, it's no longer available in this wooden version. Of course, it's a super nice story in terms of feel. It's also pleasant to take it on your leg when you're sitting on the sofa in shorts or something, but it's also available in aluminum so that you can wipe over it or something.
In the practice area, disinfectability is of course important if you use it for the practice area. I think for the private sector, of course, that's a nice thing.
Yes, definitely.
Beautiful, yes, great product. We'll definitely link to the product in show notes and where you can buy it. And then thank you for joining us today. Thank you, wonderful.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Bye.